Okay, let's see if this works. Hi everyone, it's Tawny. I just wanted to come on and give a quick little update for you all. So I went and looked at that apartment yesterday and it was super nice, like way better than I was expecting, especially for the town that I live in. It's very small and we're not like super rich, but I wouldn't consider our town to be like a poor town by any means. Like I've seen poor towns and we're not it. We're just a little small. We have a lot of old people, but it's fine. But I looked at the apartment and it was really nice. So I'll tell you, so the layout, you go in through the, like, it's a garage door, but it's like a little, like, regular front door type thing. So you go in that in the back. And inside, like, immediately when you get in there, it's this, like, super fancy foyer area. And there is a coat closet to your right, which is really big. And then to your left, there is a washer dryer and a half bath, which is, like, cute. Like, it's crazy, like, to think that it's, half bath, because usually you just get like one bath and you're lucky to get one bath. But then behind that, you get a storage area that goes like this, and then there's a long hallway, and then it wraps around behind the steps. So you have all of this area, like, think Harry Potter, but like a lot more room. Like, that's what I'm thinking, like, underneath the steps is Harry Potter. So then you go up the carpeted steps and go around a slight turn where the banister is, and then there's an open floor, like an open plan kitchen and living room. And the kitchen is all nice. The countertop is really nice. It's done up really well. It has a little bar to eat at that I have to get bar stools for, but that's fine. It has 4 windows, one that's over top of the sink in the kitchen, which I'm like floored about because I love that. That was like one of the things I was looking for, but not like a priority. But it's something I miss because currently I face just a plain wall that is on the other side of my room. So like definitely wanted something better. And then the bathroom was nice sized. It had a nice tub, which was what I was looking for, but didn't necessarily like need to have, but it's something that like I started using as like self-care. It was like taking a bath, drinking a glass of wine, like chilling. And then I wash my guinea pig in the bathtub. So like he hangs out in there, runs around every once in a while, and like it's our thing. So I kind of needed something like that. So then on the other side of the wall from like the 4 windows in the living room kitchen are 2 bedrooms, and they're huge, and they have really nice sized closets. Not a walk-in closet, but if there's a second bedroom, that could basically be your walk-in closet, and then it's a huge walk-in closet. So I talked to the guy that was renting it out, and he's like, the girl's gonna be out the end of the month, and you're the one that called me first, so you would get first dibs. And I looked at my mom and I was like, I want it. I was like, I will take it. It's only like, I don't want to like put out numbers because I don't want you guys to know like whatever, but it's not much more than what I'm currently paying, and I only have to pay electricity, which is the only utility I pay here. So it's really not going to like go up all that much. And I can take the guinea pig, which that was like one of my things. I had to take the guinea pig because I didn't want to leave him here, and or I didn't want to like have to send him back home because nobody at home really liked him as much as I do. Like he doesn't get enough attention like I give him. Plus, he's just grown accustomed to being with me, so I'd feel kind of upset if I had to get rid of him and I couldn't take him. The place is so nice, and the guy actually rents to my aunt. She rents a house from him here in the same town. And my other aunt, my mom has 4 sisters, my other aunt lives like 2 houses down, so I'll be like a neighbor kind of to her. Like if anything happens or I'm like freaked out about something, I can call her or my uncle and like they can come, like at least just be there for me. So I'm signing a lease soon and I'm starting to pack up here. I was like so excited. I feel like those memes where there's like the girls or the guys like holding hands and they're just like jumping up and down and like just like like that's how I feel, and I was just so excited because like it was so nice and it was like everything I wanted and more. Like it's so much nicer than I could have thought. Like it's like what I have now, but like times 10 with no neighbors. Like I literally have like there's like the bottom half of the garage is to the neighbors next door, but I know the guy that the father of the family that lives there, and I don't think I'd have any problems. But the landlord says he knows about issues, so it's not like it wouldn't be my fault. It would like he already knows that there's problems going on, which that's a plus because I need to have kind neighbors because I currently do not. But yeah, so I'm super excited, hoping to be out by the beginning of December, hoping to get moved in. It just depends on when the girl that's currently living there can get moved out. So I'm super excited. It's all kind of like hitting me that this is the 12th of November. Yeah, today's the 12th. That I'm like, could be moving in like 2 to 3 weeks. So I told my boss, I'm like, look, I might be taking some days off the end of this month because I'm moving. And I'm so excited. And it's just like, I have, like, because my living room now is so small that I'm not sure where my Christmas tree is going to go. And that's kind of my biggest concern because I want to put up a Christmas tree because I have one and I like to decorate and I kind of need something to, like, bring me joy, give me something to do. Like, I need that, especially with it being, like, me by myself for Christmas. Like, it's going to be the weirdest feeling to wake up alone on Christmas. But, so I don't know. But I have a place that I've already picked out for the Christmas tree whenever I move in. So I'm like super excited. And I told one of my coworkers, because she doesn't like decorating for Christmas until December 1st. I was like, now this gives me motivation, or this like prevents me from decorating until then, because I like there's no point in decorating here because I'm just gonna be packing everything up and moving it, and I literally have to clean out my entire closet to get to the Christmas stuff. So it's like, what's the point? Like I might as well just pack it up, leave it out so I can decorate, and then I'll keep it in that storage area. And I'm super excited, super excited. So I'm like, and because it's Christmas time, like this is like the best gift. Like I honestly don't want anything for Christmas or my birthday. Like this was all I wanted. Like I just needed a new apartment. I needed some peace and quiet. And if we do go back into like a second lockdown, which is what it's basically just lockdown, but second lockdown to us, like second drink, but not as much fun. But if we do go back into second lockdown, I'm gonna need a place that's a little bit quieter, something that I don't have to worry about, oh great, I'm stuck here all day and they're stuck here all day and I have to stay in my bedroom the whole time. Like I can walk around my apartment, do what I want, organize things, clean things, do some webinars, because that's like kind of my plan. I have a bunch saved for work if we do end up working from home, but that's what I'll end up doing. But I am super excited, and I was looking at all my makeup and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of makeup to pack. And now I'm worried because like I don't want something to break whenever I'm moving. But I put my sister in charge of that because I think my sister, like, she understands that makeup needs to be, like, taken care of a little bit. Like, you have to be gentle with it. You can't just, like, chuck it because stuff will break. And I paid a lot of money for a lot of my palettes. So, oh, and speaking of, I managed to get a hold of the Raw Beauty Christie and ColourPop collection, and I am so freaking excited. My sister reminded me about 5 minutes till, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I was like, I had plans to buy it, but I didn't want to set an alarm because I didn't want everybody at work to be like, why'd you set an alarm when we're just sitting here? But it was to order makeup. So I went on the website, and it was like loading kind of slow. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So I managed to get the eyeshadow palette and the gloss. I think it's not granite. It's the lighter of the gloss. It looked clear in her video, but I think it kind of has like a tint of like yellow gold to it, which is fine. Like I'll definitely get use out of it. But I want to try the Luxe lip gloss formula because I've heard really good things from a lot of people, and I wanted to get more than just the palette because then I can kind of say like I've tested the collection, even though we all know ColourPop's formula is like the best. I mean, in my opinion, it's probably like one of my favorites. But I'm super excited for it to get here. It took a little bit for it to process. And then my sister's like, oh, it wouldn't let me put in a promo code. And I'm like, girl, I wasn't even thinking about a promo code. I was thinking about getting my stuff and getting it on. And I wasn't worried about, saving money. I was like, I will pay the shipping because I was like $2 or $3 under free shipping. And I was like, I don't have time to worry about this. I need to make sure I can get this. Because I fully expected ColourPop's website and Shopify to both crash. Because I know what happened with her collection with Pure, which I didn't get because I wasn't quite as interested in something like that. But I remember how that had worked, and then whenever the Conspiracy palette launched, they had issues, I think, with Shopify as well. So I just knew that Shopify's like record wasn't quite as good, so I was a little bit like, I'm not sure how I feel about this. But I managed to pick that up, so I'm super excited for it to come. I always have stuff shipped to my parents' address because, especially with me moving, I don't have to worry about like it getting lost in the move or something happening. And I'm always afraid something's gonna happen, like with the neighbor situation. Like I just don't want to have my mail sitting outside on my deck, so I just always have it shipped to. Because my parents and I still share a post office box, and then because we don't have mailboxes here in our town, and then any packages that don't go post office will end up just at their place. Because, and I think especially because the postman or the postwoman or whichever, I don't know who honestly works there at this point because I don't make it there before they close, but whoever's there, they know my home address, like my parents' house address, more so than they do like any of my apartment addresses because I'll have a new one at the next one. So it's just easier to have everything shipped that way so then I don't have to worry about like, well, there's a new address, but it's the same person, so I don't know if I should give it to him, and I'll just send it back or whatever. And like, because I'm currently dealing with some mail issues, which I think was probably because of the election, because that's like a little bit more of a priority but it's still kind of stressing me out because it's like I sent my stuff at the beginning of the month before the election, and it still hasn't gotten to that person 2 weeks later, and it's like I sent this mail, like, and of course I didn't send it certified, so now I have no way of tracking it, no way of getting a guarantee that it's gotten to the right person, so that's great. But I filled it all the way up to the top, the last bit of my Dr. Pepper. I do have another 2 liter, but I do need to get more because my sister and her friend, our friend, are staying the night tomorrow, and then my mom is also stopping by for dinner, so that'll be fun. And then Saturday, our fire hall always does a wing thing once a month, and this month they're doing one. Their flavor of the month, I believe, is gingerbread or pumpkin spice, but I know they've done pumpkin spice, so it's either one of the two. But I'm not going to try that because no thank you. I'm not going to specifically pay and order, because usually you can do like a buffet before, you know, all this pandemic stuff. You could do a buffet and try one, and you wouldn't have to like pay specifically for that like flavor, because I don't want to end up getting like 6 wings in this crappy flavor and hate it and then waste my money. So I just get plain wings because I'm basic. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. There's a train coming. I apologize for the noise, but yeah, I wanted to just give you guys an update. I've been like dying to tell you, you know, my YouTube fans and family and whoever is interested in watching my channel. I really appreciate all the support of anyone who's watching my channel. I just want that to be known. I always love seeing your comments down below, and if you like my videos, so definitely comment, and I will definitely keep a conversation going with you. I'll chit chat with you. Like, I definitely want to like get to know you guys better, so then we can form kind of like a family bond or something, you know. Welcome to the Ton Squad. I'm totally not going to call it that. Like, it's not happening. I'm not one of the weirdos that do those things, so no thank you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring the bell down below so you get notified when I upload. Check out some of my other videos and stay tuned for more. I will be filming a bunch of makeup videos. Maybe some declutters coming soon since I'm packing, so we'll see about that. But stay tuned for those, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!